welcome. Good morning, Susanna. I hope you're doing well, and thank you for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
Well, to start us off, where were you born?
I was born in a small town in Tennessee.
So how did you and your family end up in the Alamo in the first place?
My husband, Alan was a soldier. So we moved to San Antonio, and whenever Santa Ana armies rode into town, we all moved to the Alamo for protection. Although many people decided to leave, about 150 of us stayed.
And you know, a lot of people question what actually happened at the Alamo. One of the biggest question events is about the commonly called line in the sand incident involving William B. Travis. Did this really happen?
I can confirm that happened a few days before the final assault. It was dark, and I remember hearing music outside of the Alamo. The walls, they were outside of the walls. It came from the Mexican army. I believe it was something called Diguyo. Yes, something like that. It means no mercy. I think he was trying to scare us. And there were sounds of wounded soldiers all around me. Sometimes it was hard to even focus on what William B. Travis was trying to say.
We must die. Our business is not to make a fruitless effort to save our lives, but to choose the manner of our own death. We may surrender and be executed, try to fight our way out and be butchered by the Mexican army, or remain in this fort and sell our lives as dearly as possible. If you choose to leave now, I will not blame you. If not, I want every man who is determined to stay here and die with me in this Alamo to cross this line.
A few hesitated, but almost all of them crossed the line. Even Jim Bowie, who couldn't even walk due to his injuries, was carried over the line. But a French man named Moses did not cross, and many people knew him as the coward of the Alamo.
Thank you for sharing with us today. Were you ever able to give any written accounts of this event or others you witnessed at the Alamo?
No, I cannot read or write. I never learned.
Can you give us a number of how many people died in the Alamo?
Too many. I know about 200 of our men died, and about 1,600 of theirs as well. It was truly horrific.
And who told you that the Mexican army was inside the Alamo?
My daughter, Angelina, and I, we went to hide in the chapel in a pew when my late husband, Susanna Dickinson, came to inform us that the Mexican army had intruded. This was the last time I ever saw him.
Are you able to explain any of the battle that you saw?
I did not see much, but I saw one of the soldiers followed into the chapel to hide, and he was killed by a Mexican soldier soon after. Other than that, I either did not see it or I simply blocked it from my mind.
And were you ever found in your hiding spot?
Yes, I was discovered, and for a second, I didn't have much hope for living until one of the Mexican officers came to intervene. For a while, I could not remember his name, but it came to me. It was Juan Almonte.
What was the aftermath like? What happened to you after leaving the Alamo?
I was taken to my previous home to get some rest.
And what happened the next day when you woke up?
I was taken before Santa Ana and the man who saved my life, Almonte. They both agreed to release me rather than imprison me. I believe their reasonings for sparing me was that because I wasn't directly involved in the combat. I was then sent east to Gonzales to continue my life and to tell the story of the Alamo.
Okay, one last question. You might not know, but many question why more of the soldiers did not abandon the Alamo when given the option to. Why do you think this is?
Although I cannot speak for all of them who fought, my late husband never sought to leave his fort behind. He valued Texas independence way too much.
Thank you for your time, Susanna.
Thank you. All I would like to say further is, remember the Alamo.